welcome to my channel, Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and here to give you a weekly angel reading. I've cleansed the cards, meditated and shuffled, and I just want to thank everyone so much last week for commenting, wishing me happy birthday. It was lovely. And for all of you who had readings from me, thank you so much. And thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the red button below and subscribe. Really appreciate that. And don't forget to like the video if you do. And there's also a little bell right next to the like button or next to the subscribe button where you can hit that and be notified when new videos are uploaded. So without further ado, let's go and see. This is for the week of July the 17th through July the 23rd. And let's see what we have in store for Libra. Libra for the week of July 17th through the 23rd. Okay, there's two. We need more. That one wants to come out. And, oh, okay. There, definite. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Oh, there you go. Wow, there's definitely some crossover here, guys. So these readings are for rising, for your sun sign, rising, and moon sign. Okay, so the first card, Libra, is the King of Fire, a very passionate card. This card, when this card comes up in a reading, it's saying focus, really focus your attention, really like fine-tune your focus. You've got so many passionate cards here, it's crazy. Okay, so this is, when this card comes up, it's saying bring focus into every situation, be in the moment, right? And particularly with communication, this is saying communicate with clarity. So for me, I'm getting that you really need to be clear on your vision of where you see yourself going. So this is coming up for me as being very clear about your dreams and your wishes. So your goals, set some goals, but really have a clear vision of them, write them down, and be creative with it. And this could also mean that you're, to be open to some advice. Okay, Libra, be open to advice. You normally are quite open to that because, you're very balanced usually. And this is definitely, when you're communicating with people, take particular care and make sure that you really are communicating what you wish to communicate, because sometimes we say things and people construe them differently. So hold on, let me see. Okay, so now below that, the underlying energy. Oh, let me see what's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so the Hermit, that's like, guys, meditate, really go inside. You're going to get some spiritual and self-growth and some self-awareness this week. Definitely meditate. This is important. Okay, so look, you've got two things here. The underlying energy of this reading is that this is news of a new exciting endeavor, right? So this is the page is a messenger, so it's really exciting news. Now, what's in the near past is the Page of Air. Now, this is news that you need to hear, but is not necessarily delivered in pretty bows. So this is somebody that can tell you the truth in a brutal and honest way that will first make you want to reject it, because of how it's presented to you. But don't kill the messenger. And just, you know, this is saying, look, this is interesting because it's saying be open to hearing information, right? And you've got two messengers. You've got the page, the creative, wonderful, brilliant, new, good news. And this is a cerebral card. It's usually a mental realm. And this is usually personal growth. Or it's definitely something that you need to hear, but not necessarily what you want to hear. So this is saying you're going to hear something. You're going to hear a lot of things this week, right? You're going to get these messages. Just don't negate any of them. Just be open. You know, one of the messengers may be it may be very painful to hear it, but don't recoil and don't reject the information. Just, you know, go, and retreat and then mull it over. Really consider all the options and all the things that you've heard, because this could be a really important personal growth for you, and spiritual growth. Now, what's really cool is on the crown of your reading is the Queen of Fire. Now, I live for her. She is charismatic and creative and wonderful. She can entertain a whole room full of people. Cross her and lo behold, she is no joke. She's a fierce protector. But when this card comes up, for me, it's a self-worth card. It's like, spread your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. So you have this wonderful power. This is a solar plexus chakra card. This is all, you know, confidence, self-worth, what you believe in, how much you believe in yourself. So don't recoil from this person who's going to deliver some information that's going to possibly hurt you. Just remember that you're a strong, wonderful person, and, you know, and you're charismatic, and don't underestimate yourself. Feel that confidence within, because there's look, there is some great, this is all about you getting news. This really is. It's about you getting news, and it's about how you're going to handle it. So, handling the news is the most important thing, with grace, as a leader, being regal and confident. So don't underestimate yourself, Libra. You really are a strong, wonderful, charismatic person. And then this is interesting because you've got the 6, which are the lovers in the near future. Now this, you know, this can literally mean that you're going to meet someone and fall in love. But this can also mean, hold on, let me just tune into this card. So for some of you, I'm getting that this is almost like a decision for some of you. This is whether you are, this is about self-love and self-worth. This whole thing is definitely for some of you. Of course, it's a general reading, Libra, so it's not going to resonate with all of you, but on some level this really is, because there's some messages coming in. There's definitely a lot of communication going to happen next week, and you're going to have to be open to this information, and you're going to make a decision, and you're going to weigh the pros and cons when you make that decision on this information. But don't forget, don't underestimate yourself, and do this with confidence and self-love. I feel that you are really going to grow spiritually, you know, and your confidence level will grow if you handle this in the right way. So there's a lot to think about there, but the key to all of this is to meditate. Take some deep breaths, go in, meditate. When you hear this news that isn't wrapped up in lovely little bows, that may come as very harsh and, are not welcome, go inside. Go inside, and that's where, when you go inside and you meditate, fear disappears. It just, you can connect with source energy and feel that love and come out renewed and strengthened with more confidence, right? To handle what's down the road. And this is not to say that any of this is bad. It's not. It's just how you are going to what's the word I'm looking for? Assimilate this information that you're going to get and how you're going to use it. So take it all in, take it all in, Libra. Take it all in, mull it around, meditate, and make a decision on how you're going to handle it. And, decide to be strong and charismatic and confident and regal and be a leader. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in, Libra, and I'll see you next week. Take care. For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.